Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. We're excited to be able to dance with you. My name is Miss Lena, and I'm a teaching artist with Prairie Dance Theatre. Prairie Dance Theatre is a nonprofit organization that brings arts education to the public schools at no cost. We have a wonderful class planned for you today, with the theme being Giraffes Can't Dance, a fabulous children's book. But first, let's meet our dancers. These are our Team Impact dancers. Bella, Nevaeh, Ayana, and
Tanya Kilburn, the director of Prairie Dance Theatre.
We are so excited to be with you today. And so Miss Tanya is going to begin class by reading Giraffes Can't Dance. Let's get started.
Hi, welcome to Storytime. Today's book is Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andreae and Guy Parker Rees. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing and the rhinos rocked and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He had never felt so sad before, so sad and all alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who had seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hoofs had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I'm dancing," Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who had been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when you find music that we love." The end.
All right, everyone, it's time to dance. But before we get started, we need to warm up. Take a look around your space to make sure that there is nothing in your way. You don't want to get hurt. All right, let's get started. We're going to begin with breathing. And down. Deep breath in and out. Now bend your knees. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3. Nice. 2 count. 2 count. And 1, and 1, and 1, and 1. Open out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. 2s. 1, 2, 1, 2, and down, and up, and down, and up. In, and out, and in, and out. And in, and out, and in, and out, in, and out, and in, and out. Together, head down, look up, look down, look right, look left, look right, look left. Now swim. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now forward. 1, 2. Good. Big arms, and shake, shake, down, up, up, down, up to the right, up to the left. Again, up, center, 2, down, up, down, up, and up, down. Good. High knee. 2, 3, 4, and other leg. 2, 3, and 4. 2s. 1, 2, 1, 2. Get them up. 1, 1, 1, and 1. Now balance. Take the arms up. Press it down. 1 more for a challenge. Wave the arms. Anything you want just to test your balance. And press it down. Breathe. And 1 more. And we're ready. Okay, we are ready to start our choreography. Now remember, this is based on the book, Giraffes Can't Dance. And if you remember from Miss Tanya's reading, Gerald the giraffe was having a really hard time finding his place. He loved music, he loved dancing, but he just felt so clumsy, and everyone just laughed at him. And it was because he just hadn't found the right music yet. So we are going to start with his meeting of Mr. Grasshopper. So head forward, and if you feel comfortable, close your eyes and listen to the sounds that are around you. So your head will be forward, you take a deep breath in, you exhale, and then stretch your arms to the side. Good. So do that with me, and then we're gonna start the main part of the choreography. I'll go, and then you repeat it. We all go together, and then we stop, and you go all by yourself. All right? Okay, so I'm going to start it. Head forward, deep breath in, exhale, listening to the sounds around you, stretching your arms wide, and now it's your turn. All together. Head forward, deep breath in, exhale, reach your arms wide, And now it's your turn. Head forward, eyes closed if you're comfortable. Deep breath in. Exhale and open those arms wide and down. Good. So the next section is a sweeping motion of the arms. So just watch. Inhale, exhale, arms wide, and then drop the arm, swing it across, drop the arm, swing it across. Now both arms and step out. All right, let's go all together. Head forward. 5, 6, exhale wide, 8, and reach. Up and sweep. Up, now both arms, 5, 6, and 7, 8. And that needs to be a big, sharp movement. You step out, 7, 8, okay? Now, let's do it again, all together. We go together, and then you will go at home all by yourself. Head forward, inhale, exhale, arms reach wide, and sweep the arm, and sweep the arm. And now both arms, 5, 6, and 7. Here you go. 1 and 2, and sweep the arm. And 4, now both arms, 5 and 6 and 7. Hold 8. Very important. Hold that last position, nice and strong. Okay, that is chapter 1. Now chapter 2. Gerald found the music when he was listening, swaying in the breeze with the grass and the branches. So this is what our bookmark is. This is where we ended chapter 1. So now you're going to sway, and you make it bigger and bigger, and okay? Pretty simple. Let's get to our bookmark. Here we go. Ready, and sway in the breeze. Listen to the grass. Listen to the wind in the branches. Yes, excellent work. Let's try this. Chapter 1 and chapter 2, half of chapter 2. We still have one more movement there, but let's try it with the music. Okay, head forward. And stretching the arms. Wide, sweep the arm. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now both arms. 5, 6, and 7. Chapter 2, sway. 2, 3, 4. Now bigger. And bigger. Good. That was excellent. Now bring it back together. All right. So the next thing, you're going to stretch out tall like Gerald. So what he found was that when he listened to the music and listened to the breeze, he was so inspired, he was so excited that he just wanted to stretch his long arms and his long neck. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to step out with our right foot, and we're going to reach our right arm all the way into the sky. And we're going to have a high knee, just like from our warm-up, high, and then we come back home. And then we do the other side, nice and easy. And come back home. Let's do it all together. 5, 6, ready, here we go. And stretch up, come back home. Long arms, come back home. That is excellent. So where did we end? We ended from swaying and bigger and bigger and step out, reach up to the sky, come back home, reach to the sky, and come back home. So that is the complete chapters 1 and 2. Okay, why don't we just try all of that with the music? Feet together, good. Chest open, but head down, eyes closed if you like. And reaching the arms wide. Ready, here we go. And sweep the arm, and sweep the arm, and both arms. 6, sharp out, 7, 8, sway in the breeze, sway in the breeze, bigger, get lower, bend those knees, now reach, reach to the sky, come back home, and reach to the sky, balance, and come back home, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, good, shake it out, shake it out. All right, when we come back home, you want to get as low, low, low as possible so that you can get even higher. And then when you are low, make sure that you're not closing yourself off. You need to make sure to keep that chest open, okay? And one more note, when you are swaying in the breeze, you don't want to stay up here. You want to get as low and wide as possible because that feels good. Gerald felt great once he found his music. Okay, and we want to see that. Can we try it all together? Just that part. Ready? Swaying in the breeze. And sway, and oh, so much better. And now even bigger. And even bigger. Yes, that was excellent. All right, so chapter 1 and chapter 2 are complete. Now we're going to touch the stars. Actually touch the stars. It's just like reaching for the sky, except it's faster and we actually leave the ground. That's why you have to get so low. You want to touch the stars. You have to go really high off the ground and back and up and back and up. Here we go, and up and back and up and back and up and back and up and back. Now, I saw those smiles on those faces. It's because you were really moving. And that's exactly how Gerald felt. He was dancing. You're dancing. He was so excited. So just really enjoy that. Okay? So let's do chapters 1, 2, 3. With the music, please. Head forward, eyes closed, deep breath in, exhale, and just listen. And stretch the arms, open your eyes and look around you. So many wonderful things. Sweep the arm and up. Sweep the arm up. Both arms, 6 and 7. Now dancing with the wind. Dancing with the wind, even bigger. Because look what you can do with your long legs and long arms. Reach for the sky, balance, come back home. Reach for the sky, balance, come back home. Rocket for the sky, touch the stars and back. Touch the stars and back. Grab a star, grab that star and back. Hold, hold. All right, excellent. Chapter 4. You have already learned 3 chapters. Chapter 4, you're thanking Mr. Grasshopper. He changed your life. He told you that you just hadn't found your right music yet, that you were okay. You are fine who you are. So we're going to thank Mr. Grasshopper. Your hand's going to go to your heart, your right hand, and you're going to reach out. Thank you, Mr. Grasshopper, for teaching me to dance. Thank you, Mr. Grasshopper. All right, you just do that twice, okay? All together. 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7. Stretch all the way through the fingers. All right, so now we're gonna try that game. I go, we go, then you go all by yourself, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you, Mr. Grasshopper, for teaching me to dance. We go. Thank you, Mr. Grasshopper, for teaching me to dance. You go. Thank you, Mr. Grasshopper, for teaching me to dance. Chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go on. Let's learn chapter 5, the beginning of chapter 5. Now this one is a little trickier. Okay, you're gonna walk in a circle. You're going to ask your friends to join you. Come join me. You walk in the circle, but you always come back home, inviting your friends to join you in your dance. All right, let's do that all together. 5, 6, ready, and walk a 1, 2, 3, together, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn around and face the back, and I'm going to do it with you, because sometimes our feet can get a little tripped up. So here we go. Let's start from thank you, Mr. Grasshopper, and then we'll go into please join us in the dance. Okay? 5, 6, 7, and thank you, Mr. Grasshopper, for teaching us to dance. Now walk a 1, 2, 3, and together, and a 1, 2, 3, and hold. All right. That looked good. Okay? I go, we go, and then you go at home. Chapter 4, and then the beginning of chapter 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you, Mr. Grasshopper, for teaching me to dance. Come on, friends, come join me. Show your dance. Thank you, Mr. Grasshopper. Now it's your turn to dance. And come on, friends, come join me and show off your special dances. Now you, thank you, Mr. Grasshopper, for teaching me to dance. Walk in a circle, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was excellent. Let's do all of that with the music. And exhale, reaching the arms long. And sweep. And sweep. And both arms. 6 and 7. Sway. Oh my goodness, these are getting to be so lovely. Big. And big. And reach for the sky. Now come back home. Reach for the sky. And come back home. Now touch the stars. Excellent. Okay, thank Mr. Grasshopper. Good. Now invite your friends to dance. Hold. Excellent. That was good. That was good. One last thing, and that will be the conclusion of our choreography. It is just like the beginning. We all can dance when we find the music that we love. And then you hold it, and you hold it, and you hold it. It's nice and strong. Okay? Ready? We stopped here. All together. Get low, get low, get low. We just invited our friends to join us dancing, and we're at home, ready, and we all can dance when we find music that we love. All right, let's do that again. Ready? Say the words with me. Nice and strong. I want you to say it so strong that you feel it in your toes. Okay? And I want to hear you too. 5, 6, ready, and we all can dance when we find music that we love. All right, I think we're ready Chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, all together. That was excellent work. Okay, head forward. Deep breath in and exhale. Reach the arms long. All right, and sweep, sweep, circle, and now sway in the breeze. Nice and gentle, and big, and big, and reach for the sky. Hold your balance, come back home. Good, now touch the stars. Thank Mr. Grasshopper. He taught us how to dance. And join us, friends. Ready, and sweep. We all can find. And hold. Excellent work, everyone.
Awesome job, dancers. We're moving along to creative movement now. What we would like to do to begin with is start off with locomotor and non-locomotor movements. Locomotor movements, you will travel through space. The space is all around you. Non-locomotor movements is as if your feet are planted or stuck to the floor, but you can move every other part of your body. You just do not travel through space. Got it? So let's just practice some locomotor movements in place, just so that I know that you all have an understanding, a basic understanding of locomotor movements. Let's start with walking. Just walk in place. Now march in place. That's a variation of a walk. Skip. Hop on one foot. A hop is on one foot. A jump is on 2 feet. Now gallop. It's hard to gallop in place, but just try gallop. Remember, a gallop is like a horse? Yeah. Just gallop in a circle then. Gallop in a circle. Now slide, which is a sideways gallop. Slide in a circle, like this. Yeah, slide from side to side. Slide from side to side. Very good. Now run in place. Get your knees up and run. Don't jog. Okay, very good. Now leap is the very last thing. So leap forward away from your spot and then leap back to your spot. Ready, go. Leap. That's a jump. A leap just takes off and lands. Takes off on one foot, lands on, okay, there you go. Very good. Okay, so we are going to continue a sort of warm-up using locomotor and non-locomotor movements. So you have 16 counts to walk anywhere in the room. And when I say freeze, you're going to freeze, and we'll do a non-locomotor movement, which is reach. So let me just see if you can reach high. Everybody reach high, like you're trying to get something off the shelf that's too high up. Now reach down low. You just dropped your pencil on the floor. Reach down low and get it. Good. Can you reach without going all the way to the floor? Show me reaching. Reach in front of you. Reach forward. Reach to the side. Reach behind you. Okay. So when you do these non-locomotor movements, you want to use all the space around you. Understand? So let's see stretching. So stretching is like when you're just waking up in the morning. So you're going to stretch. Show me your stretch. Show me your stretch. Good. Now stretch all around. High, low, forward, behind you, to the side. Yeah, you can stretch your legs too. Okay, so let's try another one. Bending. So you're going to bend as many joints as possible without traveling. Ready? Bend. Bend, bend, bend your knees, bend your arms, bend your elbows. Good, good. Now twist. Twist. Good. Wiggle. Very nice. Okay, let's start with the walk for 16 counts. I'll beat the drum, and then you're going to freeze and you're going to reach for 16 counts. Ready? And walk. Anywhere in the room. Freeze, reach. Freeze. Now for 8 counts, you are going to skip, and then you're going to bend all your different body parts. Ready? And skip. Freeze. Now bend. Oh, just 8 counts, sorry. Just 8 counts. Okay, now jump for 4 counts. Freeze. Sway for 4 counts. Now hop on 1 foot. And sway for 4 counts. Now hop on 1 foot for 2 counts. And wiggle for 2 counts. Very nice. Okay, go back to your spot. So those were locomotor and non-locomotor movements. And in creative movement, we explore those a lot. But we also use all of those movements when we're making choreography. So you might not just do a walk by itself for choreography, but it might be part of a phrase of dancing. But sometimes you might just walk all by itself. Okay, so we're going to move on to walking and making shapes. Speaking of walking, so you're going to take 3 steps, and then you're going to freeze and make a shape. Then you're going to just repeat that over and over again. Use your whole body to make a shape. Think of all the different non-locomotor movements that you can do, and try to do that with your body. So you're bending, you're twisting, you're reaching, but you're frozen, okay? In a shape. Ready? Walk, 2, 3, freeze. Okay, so you're going to take 3 steps. Nevaeh, can you demonstrate for me? Ready? And walk, 2, 3, freeze in a shape. Good, so you've got to get there on 4. Now you're going to walk, 2, 3, shape. Very nice, Nevaeh, very good. Good job. Okay, do you understand now? All right, let's try it again. Ready? And walk. Shape, walk. Shape, walk. Shape, walk. Shape, walk. Think about the different levels. Good. I saw a middle level. Walk. Shape, walk. Shape. Freeze. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Very good. Okay, everybody stand up. We're going to take that a step further. So now instead of just walking for 3 counts, you're going to move the shape that you were just in. So let's make a shape on any level. And hold it. And you're going to take that shape. You're not just going to stand up and walk. You're going to move that shape until you get to a new shape on 4. So 3 counts to move. Ready, and move your shape. Freeze. Let's try it again. Move your shape. Freeze. Move your shape. Freeze. Try it all on the middle level. So only moving and shaping on the middle level. Ready? And move your shape. Freeze. Move your shape. Freeze. Move your shape. Freeze. Move your shape. Freeze. Low level. Moving and shaping on the low level. Ready? And move your shape. Freeze. 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 Okay. Moving from the low level to the middle level to the high level. So there's 3 different phrases going on there. Ready? And move your shape. Okay, go back down. So you're going to move your shape on the low level and freeze. Then you're gonna move to the middle level, middle level, middle level, and freeze on the middle level. Then you'll move to the high level, high level, high level, freeze on the high level. Got it? All right, show me your first shape on the low level. And hold it. Now get ready to move it and move your shape on the low level, freeze. Move your shape to the middle level and freeze. Move your shape to the high level and freeze. Hold it, hold it. Very good. Okay, go to your spot, shake it out, shake it out. Okay, so we're going to make a little dance study using the Move Your Shape template that we just created. So I would like you to find a point in the room that's different than where you are right now. So go to a place where, good, all right. So this will be your starting point, okay? I'm going to ask you to find a shape on the think of the different levels because you're going to get to choose what level you're on. But don't just stay on one level when we do this. I'll walk you through this once, and then we'll do it with the drum beat. Then we're going to do it with music, okay? So you're going to start on the high level. So find a shape on the high level. Be creative. Use your whole body. And freeze, freeze. You're going to hold this for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to move your shape and find a new point on the floor. You're going to move the shape until you get to your new point, and you're going to freeze in a new shape on a different level. Ready? And move your shape to a new point and freeze. Good. Hold that for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to move this shape to another point on the floor, and you have 8 counts to do that. Ready? And move your shape to a new point and freeze. Awesome. I saw some really interesting things happen. So you're going to hold this for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Okay, relax. I saw some really interesting movement on the low level and the middle level. That was very interesting. I hope you guys at home are really having a blast doing this too. I wish I could see what you were doing. So let's go back to your starting point. And we're going to try that again with the drum, and I'm not going to stop in between. 4 counts to hold your first shape, 8 counts to move to your second shape, 4 counts to hold your second shape, 8 counts to move to your third shape, 4 counts to hold your third shape. Are you ready? Show me your first shape. So you're going to hold it, and move your shape. 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold it. 2, 3, 4, and move your shape. Very nice. Very good. Very good. Okay, go back to your spots really quickly. And your first point where your first shape is, and we're going to try that with music. And begin moving when you're ready. Hold it. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold it. 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Stand up and take a bow. Very nice. Okay. So go back to your spots. Have a seat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I would like you to think about what was the most challenging thing that we did in that activity. So we were using locomotor movements, we were using shapes, and we were moving from one shape to the other without just standing up and walking. So raise your hand and tell me, what do you think was the most difficult thing that you did? Nevaeh, what was the most difficult for you?
How we're supposed to get there.
Just the continuing to move your shape. It is hard to do, I know, but you were doing a really good job at that. So what was the most fun, the most interesting thing that you found about this exercise? What did you enjoy the most? Nevaeh? The different poses on different levels, I know, and it's very interesting to watch too. I really wish I could see the dancers at home who are dancing with us. Okay, very, very good. Now we're going to move on to our next section of the class, which is you're going to perform using creative movement and your choreography as I read the book again. Thank you, dancers. Giraffes Can't Dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots of trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rocked and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to war. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Gerald simply froze up, and he was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and started walking home. He had never felt so sad before, so sad and all alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who had seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hoofs had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I'm dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I'm dancing!" Gerald cried. Then, one by one, each animal who had been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle. We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love."
We've worked very, very hard today. I'm proud of all of your efforts. And so now it's time for our cool down. So take your arms across the body, open wide, scoop the chest up to the ceiling and down. Good, let's do that again. And cross, open wide, scoop up down. And reach your arm over your head and press back. Scoop the arm over the head and press back. Take the arms up, reaching forward and rolling up. Rock back, switch those legs. Ready? Now we're gonna scoop on the other side. Scoop up and stretch and back. Inhale and exhale. And back. Take the arms up and reaching forward as far forward as you can. Try to touch my fingers and roll it up. Good. Rock back on your hips. Send those legs forward. Point those toes up to the ceiling. Take your arms up. Try to touch those toes if you can. Grab onto them. Good. And reach out. And straddle position, just easy, nice and easy. Toes up to the ceiling again, sitting very tall. And scoop over and up. Good, and scoop it over and up. And now we're gonna walk our hands forward. Deep breath in, exhale. Walk the hands back and popcorn the legs together. Sitting crisscross applesauce. Take your arms to your heart and repeat after me. May you be healthy.
May you be healthy.
May you be happy.
May you be happy.
May you have peace.
May you have peace.
And may you have joy.
And may you have joy.
May I be healthy.
May I be healthy.
May I be happy.
May I be happy.
May I have peace.
May I have peace.
And may I have joy.
And may I have joy.
All right. It's time for our thank you and goodbye. Standing up. All right. You're going to repeat. I'm going to say thank you, dancers, and you say thank you, Miss Lena, and then you'll repeat after me. Okay? Thank you, dancers. Thank you, family.
Thank you, family.
Thank you, brain.
Thank you, brain.
Thank you, body.
Thank you, body.
Thank you, Miss Tanya.
Thank you, Miss Sonia.
Thank you to our wonderful videographer.
Thank you to our wonderful videographer.
And
And
goodbye.